Yes,
Yes, it is.
Welcome to the Midnight Movie Club.
Midnight Movie Club.
What's today's date?
It is now
It's now 3 o'clock in the morning.
3:15.
3:15 in the morning. We just got out of the premiere of what is this movie called?
The
Hunger Games.
Yes.
I'm the father that had to drive them all to the game. To the game.
To the game. It was basically there were games.
All right, so we have in our cast we have Sophia, we have Rebecca, we have Micah right there, we have
Over here.
Jacob over here,
I'm over here.
Samantha back there, and Hannah in the seat. So again, in the seat behind me.
In the seat right there.
This shows I shouldn't be in this show because I'm too tired to even speak proper English. Okay,
We're all in seats.
We're all in seats. Everybody's in a seat. Okay, so what do you think of the movie?
Best movie ever!
Okay, we got a best movie ever.
I know Hannah was shaking.
Apparently Hannah's still shaking.
I am.
A lot of shaking going on. I was shaking before the movie, and to be honest, I thought it was good. I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was really good.
Actually, it wasn't the best movie ever, but it was good.
It wasn't.
On a scale of
feels
1
so
to
great,
10,
though.
it was a great.
Scale of 1 to 10, it was a great.
And I would
It was
second
great.
that.
No, it was.
I think that was great.
It was like a great. You know.
And
It was,
who amongst you has read the books?
Boom!
So everybody but Hannah. So
Yes.
Hannah
and yourself.
and myself. I have not read the books.
No, you have
I
not.
thought it was a pretty good movie. On
Yeah.
a scale of 1 to 10, I would call it terrific. I don't know.
Terrific.
Well, I
Go
agree,
there.
yeah.
What does that rank in the greats?
I don't know.
I think it might. I think it might be better than great. I'm not
Maybe
sure.
great.
That's pretty
I have to
impressive.
look at
High praise.
my level of greatness.
Jacob, you said something about the normal times when you've seen movies that are based on books. What's your take on that?
Well, like one of the things that this did really well was that it took the main plot points and the details that mattered
Right.
and put them in there. Whereas like other movies that are based on books, they do a lot of they throw in details that like people kind of care about, and then they go, oh, "This main plot, do we need this? Nah, it's just
Yeah.
I like this better. Can we get Leonardo DiCaprio in this?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, let's have him do this role.
Yeah.
You know, something like that.
Or they just cop out and they make a book series and figure they have the people anyway and they don't care how good it is, like the Twilight movies, which stink.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
I can't believe I
fair.
just said
That's
that.
very fair. I've never seen them.
I actually interviewed Robert Pattinson for the first Twilight movie,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to stop him 3 times during the interview. I was hosting a show on Spike TV. They stopped him 3 times during the interview and said, "No, Robert, that's not what the movie's about." He had no idea what was
Oh,
going on.
poor Rob.
He had no idea what was going on. Hannah, what do you think of the movie?
Oh, just goes a
I have
shaky
no words.
response.
Hannah can't speak.
I
At
have
3 o'clock in the
no
morning,
words.
Hannah can't speak.
No
Rebecca,
words.
Right
Rebecca,
now, no.
Rebecca, what did you think?
I thought they did a really good job. They could have had a little bit of like voiceover or Katniss talking to herself.
More
to
character development for Katniss.
Yeah, to show like her thoughts in the book, because they kind of portrayed her as kind of a bland character, like kind of passive, emotionless.
Right.
But she's like got a lot of emotion. She's a really fiery character in the books. So
Okay, Sophie, what did you think?
It was really good.
A robust review from Sophie. It was really good.
No, it was just really good. It was really, even though I read the books and I knew what to expect, it was like, it was still very startling sometimes.
Okay, Micah, what's your review back there?
I thought they did a really good job at capturing what was so great about the book.
Well, what was so great about the book?
Just the relationships, the crazy world they live in. There were some parts that were a little iffy, like I think when they were on fire on the chariots, I was like, that didn't sell it for me.
Was that in the book?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was.
Yeah, but it was. I don't know. I pictured it.
I
Very
pictured
different.
more flames.
Yeah.
myself.
More
I
like
pictured
reds
it
and
looking like
oranges.
red.
Yeah.
It was like blue and
Yeah.
yellow.
Well,
Not like the way that they said it in the book. It was like lights. So I was like expecting like they're.
And also, maybe I'm wrong, but in the book, did she like pull her hand away like that? Like, didn't
No.
No, she didn't.
No.
Cinna was the one that
Cinna
told
was like
them.
hold hands, and
Yeah.
then that made more sense to me. But no, I thought it was great.
Samantha?
Well,
Oh, here we go.
And so it began.
Settle in, folks.
Sam, before you get into your
We'll
whole
get a
little
full
spiel,
recap of the movie.
Dad, in the book,
Uh-huh.
there was another girl, and Katniss didn't buy the
Mad.
Mockingjay thing. I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
She didn't buy the Mockingjay pin herself
Okay.
and then give it to Prim.
Right.
She got it from somebody else.
Okay.
and that
There's
was
a lot of unnecessary.
there was a
stuff
lot
they
of
threw in.
Oh,
To
look,
clear up, I mean-
it's a couple 100-page book. You
And-
can't possibly put a couple
Also,
100 pages
yeah, and
into
then also you have to
into,
pay another
um,
actress to play the
Madge.
Madge
Yeah.
and her dad, and then you have a
Yeah.
lot of setup there. So
Right.
that's
Although I
Yeah.
kind of got the impression they didn't read the second book because there was some setup in the first, like the pin, it plays a kind of a role
Yeah.
in the second book, and then when they're in the forest is
So
a lot
what was
closer to
that?
the fence
Yeah.
because they have to climb the tree to go
yeah.
over in the
I
second
pictured
book.
I pictured the world so much like
Weirder.
I pictured it like post-apocalyptic. Like it was not a nice place to live.
Well, you know,
Whereas, and then they show it, and they're like living in woods. It looks nice.
Is
Right.
there supposed to be, isn't there supposed to be a meadow?
yes.
There's
Yeah.
supposed to be a meadow, and there was no meadow, and that was confusing. Also, there's supposed to be a hole
Was
in
that
the
supposed
fence.
to be the meadow where they? Where,
I don't
where-
know, but there's supposed to be a hole in the fence where she
Yeah.
gets through.
Also, the
She-
cornucopia.
she went
I'm
through a
not- I
hole in
think
the
she was
fence.
legit
Cornucopia.
No, but
cornucopia,
it wasn't.
not-
it was
It
a
was
literal,
more of
like,
like
golden
a side
cornucopia.
A
thing.
side thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then also she's supposed to stop and listen for the buzzing of the fence. And I don't know that's stupid, but it's like one of the parts
Yeah.
of the
Little
book.
Right.
details. Yeah.
Yeah.
So best movie ever. What do you think back there?
Okay. Well, first thing, I kind of want to disagree with a couple things that were said.
Mm.
Here we
No,
go.
no, no, no.
Product placement. Jacob just drank the soda. Very good.
Here it is.
Nowitzki, or Rebecca, for all you people watching.
AMC Lowe's.
I kind of disagree with saying that Katniss. I don't think I would have liked hearing a voiceover of her mind because whenever they have those in movies, I just like, ugh, this is so
Well, maybe
creepy.
her talking to herself then.
But that's creepy.
Just
for
like a
me.
couple words.
Just like
I
her
get it.
thoughts a
I
little
get
bit,
it.
you know?
Yeah, you got
I
it.
get like.
So she
you know,
does that
a
in the
little
movie.
bit
She
more
does that in the
thoughts.
book a little bit more. Than
Yes.
Yeah, a lot more because the book is told from the first person, and also, I mean, this is just my personal belief, but I kind of did like the cornucopia the way that it was made, just because it was easier for them to stand up on it, and it made more sense
Yeah.
to me. That was just my personal
Well,
opinion.
yeah, well, for the-
the one thing that didn't impress me, but it did impress me. It's just I really loved the movie, and I thought that it was better than Harry Potter Part 2.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm putting that out there.
That's
But-
unbelievable.
Take that, Harry Potter
Take that.
fans.
But what I didn't like...
Take that, Alan Rickman.
What I,
You don't
No,
have a
not
Alan
Alan
Rickman,
Rickman.
right?
Alan
Yeah,
Rickman.
he
you
has
can
no
say
chance.
everybody else, but
Alan.
No.
Wait a minute.
Alan
Anyway.
Rickman's feelings are hurt.
Rickman.
Yeah, what's going on?
No, I wish that they had shown the Mutts' faces more.
Yeah, that was super
Yeah.
important.
because
Yeah.
their eyes were in the Mutts. Like all the dead tributes, the Mutts had their eyes, and that was one of the most
They were
powerful
supposed to-
parts.
They were
Like the
supposed to
freakiest part for
represent
them.
each fallen tribute.
Yeah.
And the fact
Yeah.
that these fallen tributes were now in these vicious mutts.
Well,
And it was supposed to be
as it was, that took like the movie took like is like 2.5 hour movie.
Oh, yeah.
It was a long.
I mean, to do that would have been like another half hour of the movie just to set that up.
And I would have liked that.
Yeah.
But
I would not have
What I
mind.
did like though, I liked how they showed the outside world. Because
Okay.
that was very interesting to me, like seeing like Haymitch trying to get them sponsors and Seneca Crane like
That was
creating the thing.
Every-
And I
Yeah, it was
liked
cool.
that they showed more of President Snow and like how he thought, because in the second and third books, that's very,
That's like
very
sudden
important.
in the
Yeah,
second
all of a
and third
sudden,
books. It's
yeah.
like,
You're
oh,
like,
whoa,
oh,
who's-
hello, President Snow.
yeah.
Okay, so real quick, so let's wrap this up with reviews of the actors.
Okay.
Who'd you like? Who'd you not like?
Josh Hutcherson!
Oh my gosh, I'm in love with her.
I will agree with that. Josh Hutcherson really
Captured.
surprised me because I've seen, he's been in a lot of stuff. He does a lot of work, but like this was something where I was like, oh wow, I thought he pulled it out really well.
He
I
got
didn't know
it
it was
down.
him.
Like I thought he got him down.
Yeah, he
What,
got it.
what about the girl? I mean, you guys skipped right over the girl.
She
And
was
Katniss, I thought.
Well,
Katniss.
She did good with what she had to work with.
what's
I
her
think.
name? What's her name?
Katniss.
The real-
I know,
what's
I know
what's
the
her
name.
what's
Jennifer
her
Lawrence.
She's
Jennifer
not a very.
Lawrence.
Yeah,
Jennifer
she's
Lawrence?
not a very like.
Well, I thought she did an okay an okay job at Katniss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did a really good. Well, because Katniss isn't very,
Charismatic.
Yeah.
She's not
she's
dynamic.
she's
Not
fiery,
dynamic.
like you
Yeah.
said, fiery, but
That's a good-
that's
that's-
all kept inside. So
That's a good
Yeah.
review, Micah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like Lenny Kravitz. I thought he was great.
And I
Duh.
really love. Can I just say,
Yeah.
I love that they kept
That-
his
was that-
gold eyeliner.
Yeah,
was that
because
Lenny
it's one of the
Kravitz?
things-
Yeah, it was
that
Lenny Kravitz, yeah.
And that was the
he
only
looked completely different.
I know.
capital detail.
I
they
know.
had.
It's so Lenny Kravitz is one of the most flamboyant personalities in the world, and in this world of flamboyance, and
He was very subdued.
he was very subdued. Stanley Tucci was good. I thought
Oh,
he was
Stanley
kind of
Tucci
funny.
did a great
He's
job
were
with what he.
hilarious.
My
This
wife
is exactly
my
how
wife has a
different
crush on
it is.
Stanley Tucci. Go figure that out.
No. But I would like to say something. The one
Yeah.
thing that disappointed me with the actors
What's that?
was that I am sad that they didn't have more about Portia and about Octavia.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
Crash
truth.
Incident.
I wanted to see more about Portia and Ellen DeGeneres too.
No.
But didn't.
You don't know this, but people who read the books,
The stylist.
the stylist, PETA
They do
stylist
have a
is
lot of-
Portia, and Katniss's prep team is Flavius, Venetia, I think, and
Octavia.
Venia and Octavia. And they end
Thank
up
you,
playing,
Hannah. Very alert.
they end up playing a huge part in this, especially the third.
Hannah
and they
is
are
Hannah is subtly
friends.
clearing a seatbelt from your
So
face.
nice.
But like, you know what I mean? I think that I wish that they had shown that because they had like one thing that Flavius said, and I was like, you could have said more.
Yeah.
I thought Donald Sutherland was
Donald Sutherland. Big surprise for me as far as liking
Wait, who
him.
did he
You
play?
like him?
I-
He's the boss. He's the president.
He's
The
President Snow. President
good
Snow in
job
the
at that.
yeah, I
He's
think
pretty
President
intimidating.
Snow in the books to me seemed because he's described as being like
Alien.
Blood red.
alien,
Yeah.
blood red lips,
yeah.
which
Like-
they did not do. They didn't even
like,
try to do
yeah.
it.
Skin, like he's supposed to look like
Old,
reconstructed
but
and
reconstructed.
like
Yeah.
lots
Which
of
is kind of a hard
facial
thing to pull
implant
off, you know?
type
Yeah,
things.
but I thought someone like that was smart. You had a Steve Buscemi would have been an interesting choice.
yeah, that
He's the guy with the teeth, right?
Yeah, he's the guy with the
Well,
teeth.
yeah.
All of his teeth are out for
Yeah.
themselves.
He's
But,
the guy with the teeth.
yeah.
Very few actors actually have teeth. It's
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
known
No,
fact.
you know what
No,
I
but
mean?
he's the guy with the specific. He's like one of the only actors you can go. The guy with the teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
guy. That guy. Right.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
But yeah, I think Donald Sutherland really he captured this sort of tyrant feel
Yeah.
that President
Yeah.
Snow's supposed to have.
You know, I really like Donald Sutherland traditionally. I thought he was kind of non-event. I thought he didn't give enough to do. I was
Because-
like,
Because he's not really a big part of the
Yeah.
first. The
He's
first
not.
book.
Yeah, not
but
at all.
but
He's
clearly,
not.
clearly he's gonna have a big role in the second book.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. We're
Okay.
already at 11 minutes. Generally speaking, what do we think?
Woo! Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so those of you who are watching this, we got 100% unanimous good reviews. Go see Hunger Games.
Go see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Midnight Movie Club. We'll see you in the next Midnight Movie.
it's gonna be Twilight.
Yeah, we'll see.
then The Hobbit.
We'll see. All right.
The Hobbit. I'll
The
look forward to.
Hobbit. I'm
That's
all
fun.
for. I'm all
No
for
Twilight.
that.
Twilight.
Oh boy. Good night.
Night.